Geechee and a proud one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I would do a commentary, but the only thing I will say is that the ancestors have truly blessed us already with what we've seen and what we've heard. Now we have the treat of the day. I'm here to introduce our queen, Queen Quet, from St. Helena, South Carolina, of the Gullah Geechee Nation. She's a warrior, she's an intellectual, she's a diplomat, she's a leader, and she's a freedom fighter. So if you give a warm welcome to our sister, our leader, if you would stand, if you will, to honor this great woman as she comes before us, Queen Quet of the Gullah Geechee Nation.
This'll work? No? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo estás? Or the other one? This one? That works? Alright, thank you, sister. You're the only one needed help. Then that's why I came on my spirit. Speak this way so these folks know what you're saying. So, it's a blessing to be in this city that is supposed to represent liberty and to have the first real Thanksgiving happen here. Because for generations, people have been giving thanks for the Liberty Bell. and ignoring the crack that's in it. And I know in our communities we don't often want to hear that word crack for many reasons. But we need to know that that word always represents a split. And usually it represents a spiritual chasm that some cannot navigate anymore. So when we talk about a title to an event, and you hear it called the real Thanksgiving, I know some of y'all first thought was food. Instead of thanks being given out. And then when we talk about the remembering, some of you thought of your brain and probably went on and took your ginkgo biloba saying, I'm going to need this before I get there. But you didn't think of the fact that in any family, in any body, there are many members. That's why the re had a hyphen before, you see, that dash in there. Not to take away, but meaning to reconnect, bringing back those members and bringing back to their memory who they are. And so that's why we're kind of chilling in there on stand tall right now. But before I finish this evening and things like that, I'm going to make them feel sick when I'm standing. Anyway, or kid. See, Rev don't need no help because he already know what I'm saying. Right. But by the end of the day, we pray all of you do. Because many of you whose faces I'm looking in today, if the truth were told, let me repeat that. If the truth were told, then you would know that your people didn't land in Philadelphia. Your people came through Sullivan's Island, which is part of the Gullah Geechee Nation, on the transatlantic slave trade journey across the Middle Passage. This year is the International Year of People of African Descent. This month in December ends that international celebration. So there's no way we could go through it and not give thanks for the survival of Mother Africa's seed that created our family, that spread out from Sullivan's Island and later got scattered, and some of it landed up here when our elders marched their way, caught their rods, rode their gray dog, coming north to work, to make money, to send back home to pay taxes on land. But got here, and as I mentioned to you in Gullah a while ago, fell into what the U.S. was in then and is in now, and don't want to admit the truth, a depression. Because that's why they migrated. Because during the Great Depression, a lot of the jobs dried up in sea work. A lot of the agricultural jobs dried up. A lot of the phosphate mines closed down. So people started letting people of the family come north only to help the family in the south. Not to come here and then say, everything is for me. Everything is about me. What money I make is mine. However y'all doing, that's your business. And they did not close up the bridge that took you out after you left. But some of you act like they did. So we don't get to see you unless something goes wrong. And unfortunately, many times, and I'm sure Reverend Lai can attest to it, we don't really see you till you can't see us anymore. Because you come home cold. Y'all know where I'm coming from. Peace. You done lived in the cold so long, the warmth can't get to you, and when it's over, and you come home already cold. And we're trying to stop that by bringing some of this warmth up here to you. I packed some in my suitcase, but couldn't hold enough to cover everybody up in here. So even some of y'all gonna get warm. You got where I'm coming from. Some of y'all gonna remain just as chilly as you is right now. This I know, but it don't bother me. Because for the one person that I'm here for, I know that's who God sent me here to talk to. So for all the other little demons and imps that just came to check me out to make sure if I'm really here and to say what I'm doing, you know, so you can go back and report to them other people and say, this is what you did. You can go and text them now, tell them I'm right here. No, y'all didn't stop me. No, you didn't get me. Yes, I'm here. I've been traveling for almost 3 weeks straight on this part of our Gullah Geechee Gold Souls World Tour. I was in Washington, D.C., and got here yesterday from Washington, D.C. Had a very powerful, successful visit on Capitol Hill like I always do. Because again, you have to be able to stand for truth at all times. Speak it, not just to power, but anywhere that you go. Because power is within all of us. And so it's about what you live more than just what you say. Because some people pick their audience. I speak to whomever, because that's how we were raised. So I was glad that when I came out and said good evening, y'all said good evening back. Y'all let pull that city routine like what? What she want? I don't know her. Why she talk to me? So please, if that's the attitude you still have on, we have a check area for that out there. You need to go back out there and you need to take that off. Leave it in your car or on the sidewalk at the bus stop or wherever, and then you can re-enter. Security, if they get up to go, we know why. All right, y'all can let them go out and come back wearing the right thing. Because one thing, when you come to family reunion back down south, ain't nobody want your city nasty attitude coming with you. So I'm helping you now. As T.D. Jakes would say, to get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Because we about to eat. And we don't want no foolishness over we food. Whether it's spiritual, mental, or physical. Because when you ingest negativity, you can only produce negativity. But when you ingest positivity, guess what you do? Produce positivity. And that's what keeps us together. I have never seen a bunch of negative people stay together yet for too long. They had a little circle of negativity, then that circle break up and they go somewhere else and they spread it in another circle. Then they leave and they spread it in another circle. But positive people always manage to stick together. So I know that, as we were saying, this for you, Reverend Lyon, y'all thought it not robbery to come up in here on a Saturday to give thanks and to be part of this journey back home, back down south. From right-hand Philly, where so many Gullah Geechees have been hiding for generations, by talking this way in front of your public folks, you know, and in front of your bill collectors and stuff when they call you on the phone, before caller ID, because now y'all just press ignore, right? And all of that. But then, you know, once you hang up, y'all like, yeah, look at it, I even know women are quiet on the snap. And I call y'all for money and then I ain't got none. I can't give you what I ain't got any. I know. So y'all have done a very good job of shielding who you are. But Gullah Geechees always know one another, because blood always knows blood. And so I bring you love and blessings from all the family that couldn't make it up here with us today. But due to electronics and technology, we're going to take you on a journey to the islands through the first film that actually has the name Gullah Geechee Nayshun in its title. The Wills Who Survived the Story of the Gullah Geechee Nation aired on national television in the United States and was produced by one of the largest black-owned companies in the United States, E. Morris Communications, based in Chicago, Illinois. They were supported by all the corporations in America to imagine. Walmart, for the People of Color series, and this has been only the second documentary Walmart decided to give money to. Well, Walmart didn't expect people to react to this film the way they did. TV One picked it up after the February broadcast and then showed it almost through the entire month of March and wanted to continue to show it on, and then they said, oh no, 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 because that was only supposed to be a Black History Month project. And then it just faded off of the screens elsewhere. So we are so proud to have an opportunity to bring it back to light and bring it on here to open up the connection in this family reunion for those who have never been to the Gullah Geechee Nation. You will get to see St. Helena Island, South Carolina, and Sapelo Island, Georgia on this film. And yet from we, who we be. So I welcome you on this journey back home with me as we now show the will to survive, the story of the Gullah Geechee Nation. Peace and blessings.